Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of the Final Fantasy Wiki plays Final Fantasy VII with me, your host Techno Obliterator, and joining me on this fine day.
I think I'll go first. I'm Blue Highland. Hi.
I'm Hexed Magica, the prettiest princess in all the land.
And I'm Tia Louise and don't believe a word he says.
Nice.
Now he's a terrible princess, and not very pretty either.
Oh.
That is a lie. Have you seen me with hair in my hair?
Yeah, I have.
Quiet
It made me
shit.
want to puke. Whoa. And,
So-
I guess that's it.
Hi, we're at Cosmo Canyon.
Yes, we are indeed at Cosmo Canyon, where we last left off. We just found out that Red 13 is actually named Naniki, and an old man named Bugenhagen wants us to view a planetarium thingy.
I thought it was Nanaki and Bugenhagen.
I always said Nanaki and Bugenhagen.
Who cares?
Okay.
I'm
Tia,
not
did you say
afraid.
hello to the people at home?
Sorry?
I'm not sure if you... Did you introduce yourself, or am I going crazy?
Yes,
No, I
she did
You're
introduce
going
herself.
Okay. Alright. So everyone at home, you're in the loop, so be happy about that. We somewhat love you here.
Yay!
I'm a mixed opinions on you, audience, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, by the way, what you did see me earlier was me switching out Yuffie for Aerith because I hate Yuffie's guts, and since there's no gameplay here, I didn't need to bring her along.
Blasphemy!
I don't know if I like Aerith that much. Aerith pretends to wear a skirt, but it's actually pajama pants.
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
that's a huge problem.
What's wrong with that? Pajamas are pretty cool and, like, nice to wear.
It's too hipster, alright?
That's true. Fucking
Maybe,
hipsters.
maybe she just really likes the MC Hammer look.
Oh man. Can't touch
See,
the
I just-
stone, no.
Oh my god. I just kind of have bad memories now of going into the debug room and seeing this option, but it kind of mixes stuff with the City of the Ancients. It's really
Oh
scary.
yeah, I saw that, man.
Can you still hear me, or did I get cut out?
Nah, we can
Well, I can
still
hear you
hear
now.
Okay, good. Alright.
But yeah.
Internet, puked for a little second, so...
It's funny you mentioned the debug room actually, because something will come up relating to that later on.
In this video?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So that's a bit of foreshadowing.
Hooray!
You'll see what it is.
Hitchcockian, aren't we?
What?
Hitchcockian, aren't we? With our foreshadowing and our growing mysteries.
Yeah.
And our twist endings.
Speaking of growing mysteries, this is all about the lore behind the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Which is
yes,
really easily summed up as shit dies, then shit comes back to life from the shit that dies.
Yeah.
Yes, here we go to the planet known as the Planet. And
It was
we
very
shall
similar to-
discover its secret.
It's very similar to the Far Plane from Final Fantasy X. So similar, in fact, that they tried to make this thing where the Final Fantasy 7 and 10 worlds are the same, and none of the fans liked it.
That doesn't make any sense. No, it's more similar to the hippy-dippy bullshit from Spirits Within.
I can't say I remember any of it. I think I watched it when I was little and just never again.
I haven't even watched it, so...
You're not
It's
missing
fine.
out much.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah, I
you really
guess-
like hippy-dippy bullshit, you won't really like Spirits Within. Fiven likes hippy-dippy bullshit. He likes Spirits Within.
Can I just point out here that what a lot of people don't realise is that this green ball thing at the bottom of Bugenhagen actually is just a ball. Most people think it's like part of his attire, but he's actually just sat on a ball.
Really?
Oh, I thought he was like a slug creature.
Yeah, if you look at screenshots from before Crisis, you'll see that the ball is actually a lot bigger and it's more evident that he sat on something. It's not part of him, he just floats around on it.
Oh. That's odd.
Have I ruined everything for you?
That's
Yeah,
what
you really
was
have.
doing.
I figured he was a floating monster creature of some kind.
Yeah, one
Well,
thing,
yeah.
Red 13 or Nanaki refers to Bugenhagen, however you pronounce it, as Grandpa. Is he an actual grandpa, or is that just like...
No.
I think that was a translation of like.
I'd hope not.
Well,
I think-
I would hope not.
It could have easily have been something in translation as like you know, he could have been using the term grandpa as an affectionate honorific, I think, originally. I wouldn't say he is actually his grandfather, otherwise, yeah.
I say he is.
I don't know, Seto would have had some real weird family.
Well, why not?
Have humans on that side.
Like, you often say, like, someone who's, like, kind of not actually part of your family, you might actually sometimes call your uncle. That was a horrible sentence. So I was thinking it might be something like that.
I've just been watching One Piece, and there's some little girl calling a dragon grandpa, so it's probably the same
Well, that
thing.
dragon actually is her grandpa, as far as I know.
Oh,
but
God.
I guess.
Ruin
Oh wait,
What?
no, I'm not. No, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Don't ruin
But,
One Piece for me!
No, back of that thing where you call people who aren't your uncle. That's like from Mommy Dearest. She used to go and call all of Joan Crawford's boyfriends uncle. It was really creepy.
No.
And then one guy was just like, he just came over to bang Joan Crawford. There's this little girl making him drinks and calling him uncle. It's like, I'm not your uncle.
We really are not a family-friendly show.
No.
Oh, we're in a
Mommy-
better outfit.
I think there's a better example there, and it's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where one of the main characters' parents is literally a prostitute. And every Christmas, a bunch of Santas would come over and give the boy presents and then head out for a bit.
And then he's at the mall later in the episode.
And he
he's like,
fucking bites this fucking, like, Santa's
Mall
bloody
Santa.
ear off.
did you fuck my mom, Santa? Did you fuck my mom,
Fuck my
Santa?
mom.
They're like, I don't know, man.
Oh,
I just
God.
love how this whole conversation is going on while, like, the characters are talking about something really important, and you're on about, like, did you fuck my mom?
Did you fuck my mom, Santa? Alright, I'm gonna
So
actually read
appropriate.
what's going on. This is probably important about them learning the mysteries of the story, and Cloud just nearly set himself on fire. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, we had Aerith talk about how she's all alone, Tifa on about bonfires or something, and Barrett on about people dead. So
No, this is where he's saying this is where all of them decided to form Avalanche, which means, wait a second, before Crisis said that Avalanche was a paramilitary organization, but Barrett says it was born here, so plot holes, I'm just gonna say before Crisis out of continuity, there we are, very easy.
I believe there were
Massive
two incarnations of Avalanche. I think Barrett is more specifically, my god, talking about, like, the second incarnation, which is just Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, essentially.
Nah, now you're talking like Nomura, him and his plot hole making machine.
really
Okay.
are you.
With belts and zippers and stuff.
Yes.
This isn't Final Fantasy VIII.
Belts,
God.
zippers, and plot holes. That's in a Nomura way.
Yeah. Like, the zippers, they unzip to show plot holes.
I never thought of it that way.
And the belts hold together things that should never have been put together, like Final Fantasy VII and a very bad third-person shooter.
Oh, come on.
I have no opinion on Dirge of Cerberus, having never played it.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
it was
that's good.
great!
You're saving yourself.
Oh, you think?
I mean,
What
granted,
even is that?
I'm awful at shooting games, but it has Vincent Valentine in it, and that's good enough for me.
What you're seeing there is me removing Yuffie's material. I am not going to use Yuffie. I hate Yuffie.
I think you've finally done the, whatever her town is side quest, and now you've realized why everyone hates Yuffie.
Am I the
No, I'm
only
talking like
person
you.
Am I the only person who likes her?
Possibly.
No, I think
Okay, character-wise, she's a bitch, and she's really annoying.
that's
But-
exactly my problem with her.
But
And she
you-
stole
but-
all your materia.
But at the end of the day, she's a 16-year-old girl whose hometown has been reduced to absolute rubbish, and her dad is a bit of a douche as well. And yeah, she probably just gets it from him. Also, he
I
has
thought her dad was nice, and her hometown looked very pretty. I think she's just being bitchy.
I'm just kind of scared of the fact that if you go into the PC version of 7 and then go up to Godot, you realise that he has no eyes.
Hmm.
It's like one of the scariest models I've
Oh,
ever
wow.
seen.
That's
So
Yeah,
PC version, so that's this version.
Yeah, this version. I
Crap.
think in the PlayStation version it wasn't like that, but yeah, he just doesn't seem to have any eyes at all.
Did
I don't have any eyes. I don't see any problem with that.
Now this is the important part where I change my character's equipment.
Oh, I like this song.
I love this song.
Super bluesy.
It's very like, it kind of reminds me of Native American music, but I really like it.
I think that was the idea, yeah.
Mm.
Or some kind of like ethnic tune.
And then
one way or another.
the whole of Cosmo Canyon is like, it's a mix of Native American, Aborigine, like what have you. It's like
Anasazi.
all over the place. And what?
And some dude
Anasazi.
rolling around on a bell.
And some
Yeah.
dude rolling on a wall.
It's like if Master Roshi.
They hate him.
Oh my god.
It had to be done.
Please.
Or maybe he's
No.
just on loco weed.
Maybe.
Look.
Loco weed, the best.
On the marijuana.
God. No, it's
That
loco
was a
weed.
joke. Oh look,
Yeah.
Guggenhagen joined the party. Hi,
Yeah.
Guggenhagen.
I was so disappointed, like, I thought I'd finally have 4 party members and Buchenhagen would be one of them. And then it turns out, like, he doesn't actually do anything. I was like, man, this sucks.
Oh well. Are we going down to the cave of the G?
Yes, we are.
Go down to the cave of the G unit? I'm sorry. Please kill
No,
me.
no, they're just trash.
Please kill me. I want to die now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my
I
God,
think-
Blue.
Bugenhagen, I'd say, is a mixture between Master Roshi and Baron Harkonnen from Dune, the David Lynch version.
Ooh.
But you don't see him going pafu pafu and having nosebleeds at Bulma's breasts.
Or doing much more disturbing things like Baron Harkonnen would.
Or like, bloody exterminating an entire family because they pissed his family off. That's Baron
Yeah.
Harkonnen, essentially.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't heard of this guy.
I haven't, no.
Well, in the David-
I'm incredibly disappointed.
Disappointed in the David Lynch one?
No, in Tia for not having read or heard of June.
Well,
I thought
yeah.
you loved me.
No.
Possibly
Aw.
not anymore.
Oh, wow.
I can live with
Am I
that.
sensing some beef going on here? Loud the
What
beef,
Baron
fam.
Harkonnen used to do, at least in the David Lynch movie, is he had all of these male sex slaves, and they would all have little, like, pulls on their heart. They would go and pull the little thing, and their hearts would rip out, and they would die.
Nice.
Yes.
You know,
They're all
just
plugs.
casually.
That's Death Sentence. That is my favourite enemy skill in the series. Because it's just the most badass. It's useless, but it's badass.
You like the name, I guess?
I like the name Doom.
I don't. Death Sentence just reminds me of Twintania from Final Fantasy
Final Fantasy
XIV,
V.
which
Oh, 14.
is absolutely disgusting.
I was thinking 5, actually.
Yeah, I remember there was a Twintania in 5 that was in the final dungeon, wasn't it?
I
Ooh,
Oh,
believe
you actually
Is that-
manipulated the guy.
It
Yeah,
was the floating temple, I think.
that was it.
You got another enemy skill.
I still love that animation that Tifa does every time she gets an enemy skill.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But then again, I guess that might... sorry. I guess that might be because you never used her for enemy skills.
I probably did. I don't know. It could just be a long time since I played this game.
Mm. But then again, like, I say that, but I actually love every Tifa animation for a reason I've said many times throughout this LP, so I won't bother.
Just you and Tifa get a room already, alright?
I wish, man.
Oh look, she missed. You love her now?
Yeah. She's obviously only setting up for her more powerful attack later on. Which is this! I remember why I left this enemy encounter in now. This is why.
I was wondering myself what's going on.
This is why.
Oh, she's got the cat claws.
One hit, everyone dies. What now?
Up and blow? Oh,
Right, what now? Oh.
Yeah, that failed.
It was close.
Tried so hard.
It's
man,
fine.
if only you had Dolphin Blow, it would have worked out.
Yeah, I get it.
It's
about...
fine. What matters is that you tried.
Yeah.
Come on,
Pats on the
Tifa,
head,
blow
that's
a
so
dolphin
far.
already. I mean, wait, that didn't come out.
Basically what happens, by the way,
Phrasing.
I didn't actually
Phrasing.
explain what's happening. So what is happening is, every time you break one of those open, then, either
A
it
door
opens
opens.
either it opens the door or it gives you an enemy encounter. But, because I like the EXP and because I'm hardly losing these fights, I may as well just break them open. Because it's fun. That's not actually
XP
a
is
switch, by
fun
the
to
way.
have.
I thought that was a switch, so I was running around like ages thinking, what does this do again? And I was like, oh no, it doesn't actually do anything.
Does nothing.
Yeah. It does nothing indeed.